The Steelers secondary, in my opinion, is super underrated. Now, we'll start off with the guys they lost, Mike Hilton and Steve Nelson. Now, Steve Nelson was a pretty good corner, but at the end of the day, that front seven helped them out a lot. In fact, they bailed them out a lot as well. Let's not act like Steve Nelson was some elite corner before heading to the Steelers. In fact, he was considered bad by KC fans when he left. And again, that front four of the Steelers bailed them out a lot, and Mike Hilton wasn't really the best coverage corner, so that won't affect us too much when it comes to coverage abilities, even though he was a great run defender. But back to my point, we see here Steve Nelson gets burned by John Hightower. The only reason John Hightower can't get this ball, though, is, well, because Carson Wentz overthrows it, and that's because of the pressure. So all these stats that were about Steve Nelson are kind of manipulated because they're also about our front seven as well. But the past is the past and the future is the future, so I'm not going to talk about Steve Nelson and how he was the product of our front four too much. I mean, of course, he wasn't the complete product of our front four, but it certainly did help his career out a lot. But I am super excited for this young Steelers DB core, of course, led by the best safety in the league, Minkah Fitzpatrick and Cam Sutton. And a lot of people in the Steelers organization believe themselves that Cam Sutton was better than Steve Nelson, so that's got to get you excited. And then, of course, you got my guy James Pierre Island, who's got the length, he's got the speed, he's got the size, he's got everything you'd want from a starting outside corner, and I'm really excited to see him play in 2021. But then, of course, we got guys like Mark Gilbert, Shakur Brown, and Lamont Wade. I am highest on Mark Gilbert, and here's why you should be. So he's 6 foot, and he runs about a 4.3 40, so he's the biggest of the three corners when I talk about Lamont Wade, Shakur Brown, and him. And he's also the fastest, also the best coverage skills. He locked down Denzel Mims when he was a sophomore, but the injuries is the only thing that gets in his way. Shakur Brown, super excited to see him in the slot, but at the end of the day, I think Mark Gilbert wins that spot. But there's lots of different ways the Steelers can address this outside corner position. You can go Shakur Brown in the slot, Mark Gilbert on the outside, and Lamont Wade in the nickel, and that's just one of your many possibilities. As we see here, Shakur Brown locking up Chris Olave, one of the top, if not the top wide receiver coming out in the 2022 class. And then, of course, Cam Sutton, he can play inside or outside, and I'm forgetting about the main piece, Joe Hayden. Old Joe, he can play that outside corner position and give you that security blanket because we got all these young guys filling in now. So I don't think we're rebuilding. I just think we're reloading, and the talent that we had 4 years ago coming out of college, all those undrafted free agents like Mike Hilton, I think our talent is even better now. Shakur Brown was way better than Mike Hilton was coming out of college when it came to coverage, but let me know what you guys think about the Steelers cornerback position. How well will we hold up in 2021? And hopefully our defensive coordinator doesn't go brain dead after week 8 like last year.